Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. No, I don't think not Jim Harbaugh, Ryan Day should be on the hot seat or anywhere close to that for Ohio State. I get people are mad because he's losing to us, his big brother. But at the same time, Harbaugh went 5 years without beating Ohio State. And I know people talked about firing him because he's at Michigan, and Michigan, you're expected to win. And not just win, but win the big games. For a while, he was not doing that. But Ohio State, they haven't really been down. You're still winning double digits. You're having double-digit winning seasons. You still got elite playmakers. You're still in the top 10 every year with Ryan Day. Clearly a winning team. A team that could have easily made it to the national championship. I know there's that coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff, but as a Michigan fan, I'm being honest here. Ohio State makes that field goal, they go and they probably win the whole thing. You're still beating top-ranked teams like Penn State. Now, I know on paper they weren't, but they finished in the top 10. So you know what I mean. Notre Dame was number 5 at the time. Clearly another ranked team, high-quality team with talent-wise. So, Ryan Day is doing pretty good, and people don't look at the fact that he really hasn't been a head football coach in college for very long. Since, 2019? So, 19, 20, 21, 22. Really, he's only had 4 years of college football head coaching experience. So, that's not really bad. And look at Kirby Smart with Georgia. 2016, 17, 18, 19. In his 5th year, it took him 5 years to win a national championship, recruiting elite-level players as he had been doing the whole time. So you could say the same thing about Kirby Smart before he won his first title. Maybe he needs to be on the hot seat. And he never should have been on the hot seat. That's my point. So, do I think the only time Ryan Day should be on the hot seat is if he can't win 10 games a year, he's getting blown out, if recruiting isn't going good for him, if it's obvious that they're starting to, then yeah. But right now, no, I don't think so. You also got to look at the fact that Michigan has gotten a lot better, and Harbaugh is hungry with his team. They play really well. They've been getting a lot better. So I don't think that's a bad thing. The Big Ten East is very competitive. Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State. Those are the 3 best teams. And now you got Wisconsin coming in with Luke Fickell, who I think is going to elevate that program. So I don't think that's a bad thing at all. If you put Ohio State against these other quite high-quality teams, Clemson, let's say they play Alabama this past year, they would have beat those teams. They might have beat USC because USC had no defense. You know what I mean? And Ohio State on both sides of the ball had better athletes. That's a possible big victory. You put him in the Cotton Bowl, they win the Cotton Bowl. And he's also won a Rose Bowl. He's won a Sugar Bowl, So he's not a loser. He's a winner. I just think he's going through some trials and tribulations in his head coaching career. Again, he hasn't even had 5 years as a head coach. I think that's a little ridiculous saying that he sucks, he needs to get fired, he's on the hot seat. No, not at all. I'm not saying that because Michigan has whooped him back-to-back years. Eventually, talent-wise, realistically, he's going to beat Michigan again. If not this year, at some point he's going to. Michigan's not going to win 5 games in a row with him as a head coach. That's just the way it is. The only way Ryan Day leaves is when he's ready to leave and go to the NFL or when he retires.